I'm ranking all the new Mario Kart DLC tracks in just one sentence each. And sometimes it's a run-on sentence, I admit. This track is just named Snowland, and that perfectly represents the creativity and uniqueness of this track. We're starting off with a D tier. Peach Gardens. It's exactly as I remember it. But you go backwards on the final lap, which is a genius gimmick. Easy A tier. D-Cave Summit is so cool, and the half pipes are so broken, and it makes it so cooler. A tier. Merry Mountain. Why'd they make this and not Hanukkah Hill? Or Kwanzaa Plateau? C. Riverside Park. Sometimes you just need a small and simple palate cleanser before going into something like Baby Park or Rainbow Road. B tier. Same for Mario Circuit DS. This game is chaotic enough. Some basic, visually appealing tracks. That's enough to satisfy me. Also B tier. Choco Mountain. The fact that people complain that this track hardly resembles the original on 64, that's a good thing. But even still. C tier. Maple Tree Way. It's one of those rare tracks that just gets everything right. It's got a good theme. It's got nice music, the layout, something about it. It just all clicks, and it's just fundamentally better than most of them. S tier, you gotta respect one of the greatest of all time. Sky Garden. Nintendo really said, let's just make a different map, and no one will notice. But some people did notice. The Mario Kart Super Circuit fans. All three of them. I'll put it in D tier. Waluigi Stadium. This place looks more Choco than Choco Mountain, which means I guess it gets B tier. Coconut Mall. Overrated as but still pretty good. That's going in A. Shroom Ridge. I want to eat it because it looks like Play-Doh. B. New York Minute. It's so visually noisy and just a blatant copy of Mickey Speedway USA for the Nintendo 64, right guys? D. They put Bangkok in this game? It has the Teen Titans T Tower. T tier. I'm just kidding. C tier. Mushroom Gorge. The first time I played this, I messed up getting the boost on one of the mushrooms in the cave segment, which caused me to fall off, and then I lost the race. So now to ensure that never happens again, I violently waggled the controller on this part, which is constantly sending the perform stunt input into the game. And this is actually a good tip for many points in many maps, because if you spam R, you do a little hop. That might mess up your movement. But waggling, however, will save you from this. One run-on sentence never killed anyone. Come on, please. Just give that to me, please. Boo Lake. It's a masterpiece! Here we go! In order to make this map as good as it is, these Mario Kart devs had to lay down their lives. And now they haunt the very track they created. Ooh, boo tier. Rainbow Road. I gotta tell you, it's perfect. Perfect. Down to the last minute details. I'm putting it in S tier, and not just because you go there when you die. It's perfect. London Loop, Berlin Byways, Sydney Sweep, and the other city ones I forget. These are all based on real locations, and that kind of holds it back from being a fun, creative Mario Kart track because they're all kind of generic, and they blend together really bad in my memory. C tier. Waluigi Pinball. It paces the mayhem perfectly, and it has a lot of flair. There's a reason people like it. Hey! Rock Mountain. You need 2 rocks for that. Couldn't just be Rock Mountain. The climb up the mountain right before the finish line, always tense, always fun. Well, not always fun, actually, but it's always tense. A Calamari Desert. For what it is, this track should be considered super boring. And it kind of is, but now they added the part where you go in the tunnel and you go against the train, which works very well in 150cc because the way it lines up, you will not bump into the train, but every time in 200cc, the train meets you there just coincidentally. But it's cool. C tier. Toad Circuit. Out of all the tracks you could have chosen. That still counts as one sentence. Out of all the tracks you could have chosen, you chose this one. You really chose that one, didn't you? That's dear tier material. SNES Mario Circuit. Look at these two and tell me how this happened. And here's the main issue. We saw the potential you could do Mario Kart 8, and you just kind of gave up, bud. You're going to D tier. Ninja Hideaway. Did you know this is a Wario track? Gets a B. Singapore Speedway. It really makes you feel like a Singaporean. F tier. No, I'm just kidding. B tier. It's pretty good. Sky High Sundae. When I play this track, it gives me the feeling I would get if I actually ate all this food, which would be nausea and a giant headache. I do not like this map. X. Yoshi's Island. They finally did it. They designed the happiest racetrack humanly possible. Easy S tier. Thanks for watching my one sentence ranking video. I'm really sorry that I used too many run-on sentences. If I ever do another one of these for another game, I promise I won't. I'll do less of the run-on sentences. I'm really sorry about that. Just please like the video.